family members. We are in India. The Indian cricket team is in a very good position heading into the second day of the fifth test. I mean, they already dismissed England for 218. 135 for one. Rohit and Shuman will be aiming to go big. India's mantra will be bat once, bat big. So we are just about 10 minutes away from the start of day two. But there is a very interesting development that is going on in the world of politics as well as cricket, because there are some reports suggesting that Mohammad Shami could enter politics. The BJP is mulling to field Mohammad Shami from West Bengal in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections that's going to be there. Now, this is a very, very interesting thing because in the annual BCCI contracts list, Mohammad Shami is in the A category. Now, if he's there as a BCCI cricketer, if he's there as an Indian cricket team player, can he potentially fight an election? Maybe that is not possible because there are two different aspects. Maybe he'll have to not play for India and then he'll have to be an MP. If you are a contracted player, maybe you cannot do all these kind of things. But the reports are quite strong heading into the Lok Sabha elections. I mean, they want to field Mohammad Shami. The BJP is apparently thinking about fielding Mohammad Shami from West Bengal because Shami plays for Bengal in the Ranji circuit and he's often contributed there in a big, big way. Now, this is a very odd situation that has emerged. I mean, BJP are looking for some candidates in the Lok Sabha to fight from West Bengal. Mohammad Shami, can he be a potential game changer? We don't know. But at this time, these are only reports that are coming in at this point. Can Shami fight an election? If memory serves me right, if the understanding of the laws serve me right, if he's a BCCI contracted cricketer, perhaps Mohammad Shami cannot fight an election. That is the way we are looking at it at this point in time. If you're not a BCCI contracted player, then you can fight an election. That is what exactly happened with Gautam Gambhir. Gautam Gambhir retired, and then after that, when he fought the elections, he did do cricket commentary, he did do all the other kind of things. But he was not a contracted player. When now he is a mentor at this point in time for Kolkata Knight Riders, he also mentored LSG. At that time, because he's a mentor of Kolkata Knight Riders, he told his party that, yes, please relieve me of political duties. He cannot manage both of them. So there might be certain reports floating around that, yes, Mohammad Shami might be in the Lok Sabha. The BJP is mulling to probably get him there. But at this point in time, it seems highly impossible that Mohammad Shami will fight the Lok Sabha elections from West Bengal. Because if his name was not there in the contracts list and this news had come in, maybe, then and only maybe, this report would have gained credence. But because he is an A category BCCI contracted player, he cannot possibly fight the elections. But there are certain gray areas by which we don't know. So let's see how that pans out. There's a very interesting development though. Shami has not played any form of cricket since the World Cup final. He suffered an ankle injury. He's currently recuperating at this point. And he is in doubt even for the World T20 also. IPL, he's set to miss the entire tournament because of ankle surgery. Now, if he's getting match fit, it is going to be really, really close to the World T20. Whether he can gain the fitness for that, we don't know at this point. So, Mohammad Shami, quite some interesting developments when it comes to the elections. And remember, the election dates are going to be announced pretty soon after March 15th. Potentially, the Election Commission of India is going to announce the dates for the Lok Sabha elections. And that is the reason why the IPL has given out only 3 weeks of the schedule first. So, Mohammad Shami, will he fight an election? Highly, highly unlikely, but there are reports floating around at this point in time. Now, as far as from Indian cricket, let us move our attention to what's happening in New Zealand at this point in time. Kane Williamson and Tim Southee became the 79th and the 80th players to play 100 test matches. And Tim Southee now joins David Warner, Virat Kohli, Ross Taylor as the other individuals who have played 100 matches in all three formats. Kane Williamson, on the other hand, his journey began from November 2010 in Ahmedabad, and now it's culminated in his 100th test match that is happening at the Hagley Oval in Christchurch. So, congratulations to both Kane Williamson and Tim Southee. But as far as New Zealand is concerned, oh boy, they do not want to be in a good position at this point in time, because New Zealand are 162 all out, with Josh Hazelwood taking 5 wickets, Mitchell Starc taking 3 wickets, Cummins taking 1, and Cameron Green taking 1. And that's how New Zealand have been bundled out for a measly 162. But at this point, Australia, before doing this morning wrap, they were 36 for 2, with Ben Sears, the debutant, once again ensuring Steve Smith gets a failure as an opener. Yes, Steve Smith has failed yet again as an opener, and because of that, Australia are kind of making slow progress in their pursuit of 162. They are 36 for 2 before we did this morning wrap, and now it remains to be seen how Australia cope up with it. There is a lot of movement on the Hagley Oval wicket, so let's see how Australia respond. Can New Zealand stage a fight back? It's important for them to win this, because if they don't win the Hagley Oval Test match, they will slip further behind in the WTC points table. Australia will then go to second. India will consolidate themselves in the #1 spot if they beat England in Dharamshala. So a lot of things happened in Dharamshala. I mean, 1,871 deliveries. That was all it took for Kuldeep Yadav to take 50 wickets in tests. I mean, he is truly a phenomenon when it comes to it. And he realized there was a lot of plan. There was not a lack of planning going around. England realized that, yes, they can't read him from the hand, so they decided to madly charge down the deck, play some very poor shots. Rohit stated, and even Kuldeep added that in the press conference yesterday, like, I was just told, just bowl. Bowl any kind of delivery, they might get out. So that is the kind of situation, that is the kind of panic England are in at this point in time. So what is the ideal lead for India? That is going to be a major, major problem. And I think we have a problem with our screen at this point. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.